Hi, my name is Mr. Hove. I'm from Bluefin Vision, and today we're going to talk about implantable Collamer lenses. So ICLs, as they're called for short, patients often mistake it for implantable contact lenses, but actually the correct term is Collamer. Collamer is the type of material that the lens is made from. And implantable Collamer lenses started off being used mainly for patients whose prescription is too big to be treated with laser eye surgery. Okay, so we're generally using these in patients who are candidates for laser eye surgery, but typically with laser eye surgery, if your prescription is myopic, so it's a minus number, we can treat about 8 to 10, up to about -8 or -10. And if your prescription is plus with laser eye surgery, we can get to about 4.5 or 5 diopters or plus. The patients that fall beyond those ranges, so more than +4 or 5 and more than -10, typically in the past were either declined laser eye surgery or they were told that they could have the laser eye surgery, but it wouldn't fully correct their prescription. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're -12 and you end up being -2, that's a much better place to be because you can at least see when you're -2 as opposed to -12. But ideally, if you're paying all this money to have laser eye surgery, you really want to be out of your glasses. So ICLs are a fantastic operation because they give you the best quality of vision. Okay, and the way ICLs work is we make an incision into the eye and then we inject this Collamer lens, which is custom calculated for each individual eye, and the lens goes behind the iris, the color part of your eye, and it sits in front of your crystalline lens. So what this lens now does is it corrects whatever refractive error that you have and any astigmatism you have. And the great thing about the ICL surgery is because you retain your natural crystalline lens, you retain the accommodation that you already have. So all the ICL does is it gets rid of the -12 prescription that you were, and typically you would have both eyes done on the same day, and the next day you can see very, very well. The quality of vision is amazing. The patients are the happiest of all the refractive surgery patients I operate on. And they're also the happiest because what tends to happen is that they've been rejected for surgery for other types of laser eye surgery. And so the fact that they can be corrected and they get such amazing vision, it's so rewarding to do. The surgery itself is quite quick. You're realistically looking at about 30 minutes to do both eyes. You then have a pressure check about an hour later just to make sure that that's okay. You go home, we see you the next day, and we don't always see you the next day, but by the next day you're seeing very, very well. The next thing that's also worth mentioning is when you have ICL surgery, you do need to be monitored ideally at least once a year because you just need to make sure because your natural crystalline lens doesn't actually stop growing as you go throughout your life. So you just need to be sure that in 5 years or in 10 years that your natural lens hasn't grown to the point where it's touching the ICL implant, and that can lead to cataract if undiagnosed. So you have yearly checkups. At Bluefin Vision, we provide the yearly checkups as part of the package that we provide for the surgery. You don't need to pay for those appointments. If you've had your ICL surgery elsewhere, we're more than happy to monitor you, but you have to pay for those scans. But it is a fantastic surgery to do. It's one of the best procedures I enjoy doing, and it really makes a difference to your life. So if you've been rejected for surgery, mainly because your prescription is too high, or even patients who sometimes get rejected for surgery because their corneas aren't completely normal, they can be great candidates for ICL surgery, and it's a life-changing experience. Thank you very much.